Today is like Vayimaen. For me, this means it's the Yutzat of Shragel Yui Gestetner, Shragel Yui, but Chaim David has been my shitta for many, many years until, unfortunately, we lost him in Tufshi Payalov by the terrible tragedy in Medan. And reflecting and thinking back, I think of someone who really, really changed his life so drastically in so many ways throughout those last 7 years of his life. Originally, I got to know Shragi in 2015. That was really when his spiritual journey started, when something personal happened in his life that he felt was a call from Chaim. And throughout the summer, at the end of summer, Chodesh El of 2014, he was very into becoming closer to Hashem. He told me that Erev Sheshuna Tufshin Ayin Hai, he had a very strong couple of moments with Hashem. And one of the things he told Hashem is that his panusa, his business right now, is from music, and he feels that if he continues his career in music, it will definitely not help him to reach his goal to where he wants to be. In the middle of the night, he woke up, he had a dream. He was seeing himself standing in a trade show, and he was selling wall panels. He went to his rabbi the next morning, and the rabbi told him that, I think Hashem Yisburach was listening to your tefillas. So Shragi actually started out and he was developing a product. We actually have a patent on the product, but he would develop for many, many months wall panels that you mount on the wall. And he decided that this is going to be his business. Being together with all these years with Shragi, I witnessed many stories in his strength in Kabbalah and Shmiras Hanayim. When we got to Vegas the first time for a show, the furniture show, we used to go twice a year. Shragi was, had been in Vegas many, many times in his life prior to business and prior to me getting to know him. And he turns around to me and he says, Chaim, let me tell you something about this place. We're not being here, we're setting up the show, we're going to be here for around a week. You have to be yourself mizbainen when you land in this place. You have two ways to go. One way, you could keep your eyes open and free and look around. Or, you could say, Hashem has put me in a place and He's given me a tremendous opportunity that after a week, He could walk out of this place with a whole bag full of zechis and full of olam haba by not looking out. And all it takes is just 5 minutes of His boniness, and you'll make a tremendous nachas riyach for the Eibishter that you can't even begin to imagine. And also Shragi shared with me that, when he changed course of his life, he looked through his computer and his phone and YouTube and all the places for all the videos and all the time that he spent watching videos and movies, and he wanted to be makabel azeh limazeh, that he would learn an hour Torah for every minute that he watched. And many years later, one day he came into the office and he said to me, Chaim, today I'm very, very happy. So I said, why? So he said to me, today I finished learning all the hours of Torah that I was makabel to learn against the hours that I watched movies and videos. You can't even understand the simcha that I have. I feel that the zeh limazeh is definitely something that Hashem will be makabel and say that this person really meant it seriously. Reflecting on Shragi's life, I think I could say that really he wasn't a Rosh Yeshiva, he wasn't a Rebbe, he was a regular guy, just like all of us. He did business, he had a family, but the level that he reached in Yiras Shamayim, in Avodas Hashem, with everything with such hisbonenus and everything with such depth, Shragi taught us that if you really want, and you really, really want, and you ask Hashem, and you do what you can do, you definitely reach very high places.